Your Excellency, Dr. Muhammad Al-Wahsh, Minister of Education in Hashemet Kingdom of Jordan, Your Excellencies, Ministers of Education in Arab countries, Your Excellencies, with reserving all the, you have a good day. I'm so pleased to speak to you all in this meeting, in this educational meeting, in which we put in front of us a lot of questions and vital challenges that face the educational system in our Arab world, and also put other objectives and suggestions. How can we use this and the outputs out of this educational process, which should collaborate with all the requirements, the economical requirements and educational requirements in our communities. This meeting acquires another additional importance since it deals a lot of essential components to develop the educational system. So the curricula and its general vision and the technology with its abilities and other requirements to achieve success, and the role of the teacher to come out with great results outside the classroom. All of those standards are in this in this formula. So now we're looking for collaboration, and we have to provide a lot of dear ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, the interest had increased in the last decade in all the vital developments in the IT sector and communication sector as well, and which positively reflected on the developing and the progressing of education. Thus, this was normal, since technology was a very important phase of developing the countries and communities, which all the educational system should grow and go along side by side with it, because challenges are facing all the youth communities, like the Arab community in general, and we're talking now about the Palestinian community especially, where violence in schools had increased by 30% in the total of population, which requires to focus, which educational system should focus on enabling them to acquire all the talents and skill, so where they can get involved in the process of progress and developing, which require an essential change in the educational system, and acquiring knowledge as well. And also the curricula should focus, and the teacher as well, and the other educational resources on the student acquisition of the challenges of the 21st century. Dear brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, Palestine had put in its own strategic plan, second strategic plan in 2008 till 2013, a strategic frame to attain progress and development in this field. And it formed the plan of educational exchange in 2009, a very suitable frame for the local vision to contain and develop the methods of teaching and education and following and evaluation to make this vision come true, and also to redirect all the programs and the projects so it can serve this vision. And it pursued to create a lot of cooperations and companionships between the private and public sector to make things come true. And the ministry had worked with a lot of international companies and enterprises in this field as well. And it took a very suitable route to exchange expertise between with other countries at the local and the regional level. And Palestine trip included in this field a success in this following field. Launching in different directions to ensure the teacher acquisition of all the special skills in order for them to develop where they can utilize all the IT in their work, where they can help him out in their role within to achieve the patriotic goals. That's why they provide a very significant program like program of Intel and SEED. Also, it implanted a special skills where all those teachers can acquire as well, along with other programs to train them in the Palestinian universities. Second, the ministry is working on fit steps to open up the educational gate, which is called portal, which can enable and taking advantage of all the bases of education where they can produce teachers and another educational materials where it can go along with the Palestinian curricula and continue to pursue different partnerships to enrich the educational gate. Third, the ministry is working hard to encourage all the initiatives by the teachers and students, which reflect in the past years on the form of thousands of initiatives and projects and other educational materials where the students are contributing along with their teachers, which included, and it's essential, developing for entrepreneurship and technological aspect, and creating a strong basis on the road of positive competitiveness between the students and their teachers in this field. And it's going to be part of it, contributing the students for the mobile devices that is dealing with educational and another source systems which can help them in their educational process. Also, the ministry is applying a lot of initiatives and creating a strong base in the school's teacher, and they're controlling those steps along with the private sector to encourage all the students and the teachers to own computers and mobile devices, other devices where it can expand to reach to technology. But the challenges in this field are still in front of us, and we're still facing it because for the lack of providing connecting the schools with internet, which has a great need to have a lot of partners in this private sector. Fifth, the ministry invests all its the financial support by the government and the international contributing entities and other private sectors to achieve its plan, and they reach to an agreement with the other contributing countries where can enable her to use this financial and utilize technology to work on its steps. Going forward in this trend, to provide a very successful in addition to the necessity to reach partnership with the private sector in the process of education in this field. Dear brothers and sisters, as I have mentioned before, all the challenges, we have a great challenges, are still in the scene, which require achieving the dream of dealing with it, dealing with the Israeli occupation, which is still by depriving the Palestinian people in general, and especially in the communication sector, using their prohibiting the people in Palestine to use technology and the communication tools, which is going to limit these people from develop in this sector of communication and invest in it in the educational system. As well, I see it so important to focus on aspects, important aspects in the route of employing all the abilities that's provided by technology in education, which are the collaboration between the curriculum and in the schools, along with the opportunities available in this field, the importance of finding the important methods to exchange expertise at the level of the region, especially in exchanging the electronic content, going to establishing a relation with the private sector to create some sort of companionship between the private and public sector in this field. And this time we are looking at the outputs of this meeting. I'd like to express my strong desire, or the Palestinian desire, to go along with the other efforts and the other visions at the level of the region and international level as well. And I'd like to appreciate and thank Jordan for its initiatives to continue the Arab educational process and the hospitality. And thank you all. And peace and blessings be upon you all.